It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Sanchez gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
Ben Gamel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Steve Pearce now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom 3rd in the league as a team in batting average. That's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will stepping up now, Ryan Goins. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Ryan Goins.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was the fifth foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. Here's Cano now at second. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gamble will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Set to get his day started, Chris Coghlan. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Looped over toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Coghlan is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Left fielder, Steve Pierce.
Into the box, Steve Pierce. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes over to third. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Ruiz.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gamble has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Goins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. Ready for another chance. Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Smoke is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now. Striding in once again, Chris Coghlan. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chris Coghlan.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Luke Maile. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Drilled to first. Valencia ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Gamble. And that ends the inning. 4 pitches. So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game. A leadoff double. Into the box, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Throw down to third.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Valencia.
In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, the run is in to score.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact. The ball goes through.
From the stretch, Guillermo Heredia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Guillermo Heredia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's off the left field wall. Valencia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Gerard Dyson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hopped up. Goins is there for it, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Dyson on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Cano awaiting the 2-1.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score holds at 4-3. Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Goins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Second
Riding
baseman.
in once again. Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now, as opposed to being on that nice roll.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Evan Marshall gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Kevin Pillar.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted in the air to center field. Pillar's there. 1 out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, number 22. Second base.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. James Pazos will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gamble is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Ryan Goins.
At the plate, Ryan Goins. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Now to the plate, Chris Coughlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Right to him. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Aaron Sanchez. We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man. I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Third pitch of the game, and we're already missing pitches. Wow. If I'm a pitcher right now, I'm a little frustrated. If I'm a hitter, feeling pretty good. This could be an offensive game today.
Anderson picks it up, and he's set down 1 away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Garcia has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Time for the White. Kevin Quackenbush is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Tyler Saladino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers in foul ground. 1 down.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Here's Melky Cabrera. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Caesar going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe is right there as he takes it for the second out, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Third baseman Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. Now in the box, Hunter Renfroe hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Grounded to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really. Impressive resume.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up now, Ryan Schimpf. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Cody Ashe, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. In now, Omar Narvaez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Leury Garcia.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Yeah, and he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first home run of the season as they move on top 4-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Shortstop.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Way outside. 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 53.
Ready for another chance. Melky Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning for the Sox right here, the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Into the box now, Matt Caesar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Striding in, Corey Spangenberg, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Corey Spangenberg goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Eric Ibar now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia coming on, and the Friars are into the hit column. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Padres leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
Out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And a rather easy first out.
Third baseman number 21.
Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in once again, Cody Ashe. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Myers.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little bouncer.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Padres go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Avisail Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off.
Leori Garcia.
In now, Leori Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Tyler Saladino stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Narvaez is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Sox get a run here on. So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Hedges.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that misses 1-1. Fouled back. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Matt
at the plate,
Caesar.
Matt Caesar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brad Hand is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hand.
hit hard on the ground towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The first baseman, number 79.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 21, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Quintana is there for it, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And the inning is over. 3. Here's Cody Ashe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Cody Ashe.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Caesar has a beat on it, 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Schimpf picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Omar.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 5. Here's Will Myers, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, it's a big base hit, 0-2. Now, it started off soft, and then it came back with something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there, because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another shot now. Austin Hedges. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he's safe.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's Tyler Saladino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Solarte is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He leads off there half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Matt Caesar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cabrera sprinting after it. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In the air now out to right field. Garcia giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They won't make. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Third baseman number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Ashe.
Here's Cody Ashe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1 and 2, and you showed him the high fastball. Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Caesar. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Myers.
In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Solarte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way and just put enough on it to stay alive.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 6-0, the final shutout score today. Jose Quintana notches his 3rd win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Kevin Quackenbush was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.